I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Nope. 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 A solid 15 minutes of useless information. Dear God.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Never mind.
The Spring of Khosrow was an ancient Persian carpet that allegedly covered 40,000 square feet.
Wait, what? Check it again? Oh no. Yes, you did. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. You are a clinker lover. You are a clinker lover. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Persian carpet that allegedly covered 40,000 square feet. This is a shag area rug that is available at most Walmart supercenters. It covers 35 feet and can be purchased for the retail price of $38.88. One of the oldest typefaces still in regular use is Garamond, which originated around the year 1530 and to this day is still widely used in book printing. This stock footage clip is entitled Farming.
This video is gonna kill me. These useless facts are gonna kill me. Because in the back of my mind, I'm just gonna be. I can tell I'm gonna be screaming. Why? Why are you looking at this? Oh no!
Tractor carrying a load, haystacks driving along an open field at sunset, and was produced by freelance
what do I do with this information?
Christian Kettner. It has a total.
Yeah. Listen. Hold on. That's a glitch. That's a bug. That's not my fault. 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 This is about to be 15 minutes of rage baiting. I'm gonna be screaming in the back of my head.
Runtime of 30 seconds, but we'll cut it short because I think it'll help the overall pacing of this.
It wasn't intentional though.
Lewis
I'm gonna fix it.
Was the first
I'm gonna fix it. I swear.
Batman on screen in a 1943 black and white 15-chapter theatrical serial from Columbia Pictures. Crying usually gives you a runny nose because excess tears produced by your lacrimal glands flow into your tear ducts and drain into your nasal cavity. The first expedition to reach the South Pole was led by a Norwegian
Expedition? Expedition 33? The game of the decade? Ooh.
Explorer named Roald Amundsen. On December 14th, 1911, he beat a British party led by explorer Robert Falcon Scott, who would arrive 5 weeks later. The Canon AE-1 is one of the most reliable 35mm film cameras in the world. It has a small battery compartment in the front, and it's used to power the camera's light meter. The Bald Knobbers is the longest-running variety show in the tourist town of Branson, Missouri. Doorknobs were first manufactured in the United States in the mid-19th century. Simon Says is a children's game for 3 or more players in which one player issues instructions to the other players which are to be followed only if specific permission has been given with the preface Simon Says. If an action without this preface is performed by a player,
I just wanna scream out, why are you telling me this? But that's the point of this video. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They are eliminated from the game. A similar permission game is Mother May I, which adds the game mechanic of stepping forward or backward to a finish line. Rather than being eliminated for a mistake, in Mother May I, a player simply takes a step backward and is allowed to continue playing until one player crosses the threshold. Canadian geese have an average lifespan of anywhere from 10 to 24 years. This is Alan Shepard.
Oh, that one's actually
kind
of
interesting. At age 47, he became the 5th, the oldest, and the earliest born person to walk on the moon. During his mission, he hit 2 golf balls across the lunar surface. In 2003, New Zealand issued 50-cent pieces featuring Frodo, Gandalf, Gollum, Sauron, and Aragorn to celebrate the Lord of the Rings motion picture trilogy. By the same token, the Saint...
Okay, but who God. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Louis Browns were a Major League Baseball team
But
that
who
started as the
asked, though?
Milwaukee Brewers.
Nobody
In 1906,
asked.
they moved to St. Louis and played there for 52 years before relocating to Baltimore and changing their name to the Orioles. While friendly, Cocker
It's 15
Spaniels
minutes of
tend to
useless
have the
info.
most
What
health
do you think?
issues out of the various dog breeds. They are known.
I just don't like being told useless information, bro. I don't. I don't. I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I'm fighting for my
They
life.
have a wide variety of orthopedic issues and are also prone to heart disease, liver disease, and epilepsy. For a richer flavor when making cookies, try chilling your dough for a few hours before baking. It helps the moisture and fat spread evenly throughout the dough as it bakes, and it'll give your cookies a nice soft center. This is the Shure SM58. It's a professional cardioid dynamic microphone usually used in live vocal performances. It's the best-selling microphone in the world and is also known as one of the most dependable ever made. Seriously, you can run it over with a truck and it'll still work. While shooting this video, I accidentally...
You guys just you all just like listening to me suffer, huh? Wow.
dropped it. That explains the dent. It's okay though, because I bought this replacement, which evidently causes cancer and reproductive harm when used in California. The Department of Transportation recommends that yellow lights should be programmed to last between 3 and 6 seconds. This is a doodle I received from a guy named Ethan in Williamsville, New York, depicting me surrounded by a flood of letters sent to me from viewers after I recently opened a P.O. box. 2 weeks in, and I have to say, he was right on the money. The Little Drummer Boy was a top 40 hit every December from the years 1958 to 1962. Yamaha Drums is a subsidiary of the Yamaha Corporation founded in 1967. They manufacture acoustic and electric drum kits, including the Yamaha Phoenix, which currently retails for over 3,000.
Oh my. 3,000? Oh my God.
United States dollars. In the pre-World War II era, gas stations had poor lighting conditions. Gas pumps included lighted globes on top so drivers could recognize various gas brands while driving at night. George Lucas's very first movie was a 1-minute animated short called Look at Life. You can find a great breakdown of it from an occasionally pretentious YouTuber using the link in this video's description. Pressing and holding the space bar while using the iPhone's keyboard is a great way to quickly navigate to a specific place in a large body of text.
I actually do that. Funnily enough. Huh. Interesting. Oh god, what about Drano? What's going on here?
Most Drano products are not recommended for use in toilets, as the heat generated from the chemical reaction can crack the porcelain used for the toilet bowl, or soften and cause major leaks in the PVC used in most pipes. Also, for those curious, PVC stands for polyvinyl chloride.
I just didn't ask. I just didn't ask, bro. I just didn't ask. Oh yeah, this is Polly, huh? That is you. That is you. That is you. That is you. That is you.
Throwing that out there. Lincoln Logs, the children's toy that consists of square...
Lincoln Logs, bro? These look like sticks of doo-doo.
Notched miniature logs used to build small forts and other structures were invented around the year 1916 by John Lloyd Wright, who was the second son of the well-known architect Frank Lloyd Wright. Prepackaged salads tend to keep in most refrigerators for about 3 to 5 days, and the average chiropractor visit in the United States can range from $34 to $106.
You can link my log? Oh, stop trying to make me laugh. Stop trying to make me laugh. Stop trying to make me laugh. I remember playing with these things at my grandparents' old house, dog. But I was like me in elementary school. Like, first grade? Jesus Christ.
Depending on where you live. The most expensive Beanie Baby ever sold at auction was this purple princess bear, a special
Hey,
edition
Sister Fan, you
created
got a
to raise
long
money
way
for
to
the
go, my
Diana,
friend.
Princess of Wales Memorial Fund following her untimely death. It snagged $10,000, and another one is currently listed on
Oh my
eBay with an
God.
asking price of over $600,000.
Oh
The National Weather Service will occasionally issue both tornado watches and tornado warnings. What's the difference? A
Okay.
tornado watch can last for up to 6 hours and means tornadic storms are possible in the area. During that time frame, it is advisable to make shelter preparations. A tornado warning means that a tornado has either been observed or detected in an area and shelter needs to be taken immediately. These can last for up to an hour. You aren't just getting big.
Yo, tornadoes are terrifying, dude. They are terrifying. Oh my God.
The candy is getting smaller. Shrinkflation is the seedy practice of subtly reducing the size of a product while keeping or raising its original price. In 2010, Kraft reduced its 200-gram Toblerone bar to 170 grams. In March 2014, Coca-Cola reduced the size of their 2-liter bottles to 1.75 liters. What are you gonna do about it? Along the same lines, Honey
I didn't ask.
I Shrunk the Kids is a 1989 comedy film starring Rick Moranis, one of my favorite actors. Fast Travel, a video game mechanic where a player's character can instantly warp between two previously discovered locations without having to move between them in real time, was likely first introduced in 1981's Ultima, originally released for the Apple II. To this day, it continues to be a controversial game mechanic that, although convenient, often robs players of a game world's sense of scale and an element of realism in open-world quests. Silhouette animation is a variant of cutout animation in which the characters are backlit and only visible as silhouettes. For an example, you can see the 2000 French motion picture Princes et Princesses, or this video I produced in 2000.
Why do I think he was actually gonna throw hands with a bear? Oh my God! Don't do this in real life, guys. Bears will maul you and crush your skull. Don't do this.
2019 on how to survive a bear attack. A philanthropist is a person who seeks to
Bro, respect the French. You have to after Expedition 33, the best game of the freaking decade. You have to
promote the welfare of others, typically by generously donating money to good causes. A philanderer is a man who frequently enters into flings with various women without ever committing to a serious relationship.
Hey, that sounds like me. Don't tell Reckon I said that.
It is very important not to get these two words confused. The first Super Bowl was played on January 15th, 1967 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Nobody at the time realized how big the game would become over the years, so both NBC and CBS wiped the videotapes of the broadcast. A complete recording of the game was thought to be lost until January.
Listen, the French gave us Expedition 33, croissants, and a whole lot of cheese. They have my respect. I'm just saying.
11th, 2016, when the NFL announced they had combed the earth and recovered footage of all 145 plays from various sources. This found footage.
They also gave us escargot. Okay, fair enough. You got me. Touche. The French also gave us the guillotine. Guillotines go hard, though. Listen, all I'm saying is we need to start using them. Listen, man, if it was a black bear, I'm running that, poking it with a stick. Bro, that black bear is gonna give you the Big Dick Randy treatment. You better not, boy.
Was meticulously stitched together, and the game was finally re-aired in its entirety 49 years after the original broadcast. Who cares who won? Moving on. No is one of the oldest theater traditions in the world, originating in 14th.
You're a French sympathizer? What happens if I say yes? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Look at the French. Got a lot of good ideas, including what they use those guillotines for. Let's take notes. That's what I'm saying. The French deserve more respect. They deserve more respect. No way y'all are trying to Y'all are aiming to like for the end stream button. No way. No way.
Century Japan. A highly rigid and traditional art, it gave birth to kabuki,
I'd
a
send
much more
Big D
lively
after
and
you.
flamboyant variant featuring
I can't speak.
contemporary stories and exciting fight scenes. Until the 1680s,
No, you wouldn't.
real weapons were used in its sword fights. Available in this video's description is a kabuki adaptation of the new Star Wars trilogy, and I highly
Ooh.
recommend you take the time to watch it.
Okay, now I actually asked. You got me. It took 11 minutes, well, almost 11 minutes for us to get to this point. I might have to tap in. I might have to tap in. I might have to tap in. Kabuki Star Wars? I might have to tap in. I might have to tap in.
It is
Try me?
estimated that
Do it.
windmills kill about 328,000 birds per year. There are only 2 bathrooms on the International Space Station. The urine of both the crew members and the station's lab animals is filtered back into the drinking water supply. Wild Bill Curry was one of the first professional wrestlers to use a folding chair in the
nasty.
ring. The first text message was sent on December 3rd, 1992. The average person has about 10,000 taste buds, most of which are replaced every 2 weeks or so. In his younger years, Herbert Hoover lived in China with his wife, developing gold mines on behalf of the Chinese Engineering and Mining Company. While there, the couple learned how to speak the native language. Years later, when he served as the 31st President of the United States, the couple could have private conversations in Mandarin without fear of anyone eavesdropping. Sprinkles last for about 3 to 5 years after the Best By date stamped on the container. Of the 413,007...
I didn't ask. I didn't ask, bro.
152 votes cast in the 1926 Nebraska gubernatorial election, 7 were for write-in candidates. Over a 78.5-year lifetime, the average person will use 656 bars of soap. The 2017-2018 model of the popular Titleist Pro V1 golf ball has 352 dimples. Starting with iOS 7, the iPhone's clock icon became animated to reflect the current time. An average of 21 games were released every day in the year 2017 through Steam, a video game digital distribution service by the company Valve. For those interested, it was 45 degrees Fahrenheit at 6:31 p.m. in Tokyo, Japan on March 13, 2003.
I didn't ask. I didn't ask. I don't care how hot or cold or how the weather was in Tokyo on a specific day. Oh.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, most car accidents occur between 3 and 6 p.m. due to the high volume of vehicles on the road. Saturday is considered the most dangerous day of the week to drive. The Columbia Pictures film To Sir with Love was the 6th highest grossing movie of 1967. Speaking of which, the planet Jupiter has 67 confirmed and named moons. The New York Knicks
Did you just say that was gross? That's crazy.
At a record of 43 and 39 in the 1967-68 season, they finished 3rd in the NBA's Eastern Division. About 14.5 billion spam emails are sent every single day. They account for 45% of total emails, and they usually generate 1 reply for every 12.5 million sent. The bicycle was invented in 1817. On February 7th of that same year, Baltimore became the first American city lit by gas street lamps. After both players take a single turn in a game of chess, there are 400 possible board setups. After the second pair of turns, the number increases to 197,742. And after 3 turns, the number increases to 121 million. The Polaroid Corporation hit its peak revenue with $3 billion United States dollars in the year 1991. Mississippi's state flower is the magnolia, and last but not least, in an official
Playboy Cardi reference?
Survey conducted by the company Crayola in both the years 1999 and 2000, the most popular Crayola color was
Say purple.
blue.
Oh.
6 other shades of
Oh, I didn't think the background was actually gonna reflect this answer. Oh no.
blue
Blue's cool
finished in the
though.
top 10, including cerulean, midnight blue, aquamarine, periwinkle, denim, and blizzard blue.
Whew.
I hope that was everything you've ever dreamed of. Maybe you like my channel, maybe you hate it, but never tell anybody that I never taught you anything. Here's some information that is worth knowing. Do you want to build a website? Then you need to check out this video's sponsor, Squarespace.
Psych. Nice try. Get your bag though, King. Get your bag though. Get your bag. Get your bag though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, my brain was screaming for help the entire video. One thing that gets me, bro, when people just tell me useless information. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. That fried me. That fried me, man. Check the next Kappa video. I don't want to. I'm scared. I'm scared. I can see it down here. I'm scared. I'm scared.